EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Daniels starts with a pass. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's our first carry for their running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A big play there for Washington. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point. The Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Allen now on 2nd down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Washington. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out in the field. We're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Start on the ground, and a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He's tackled at the 29.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Here's a run. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter from the 46. Here's 2nd and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far. And that's a heck of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Alert. Look out.
Allen on 3rd down. Rolling right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. On 4th down. Tyler pass now for the Bills field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bills cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Deputy! Bronco 80!
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yard.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Trap 50, trap 50! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Take this in back at the 16. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. Aside that open man is nuts. They're going to work this down inside the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
56!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bills 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 19-yard line.
Off 52!
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for three. And now it's first and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. Huh.
On first down, Daniel. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Off the play fake, here's Allen. On the run to the right. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right now.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Allen going to give it to Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The point try by Bass. His kick is good. And the Bills extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the
Daniels now on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Bronco 80.
Throwing now. Daniel. He's got a receiver wide open. Left side. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 19-yard line.
Back. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Up the middle they go. And knock them down up beyond the 30. A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
There's time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Bills first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 2.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a run on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down. It's for no gain.
Brings up third and 3.
Third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up fourth down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
870 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest gain.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Viking 830.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Exiting the pocket right. That's deep to the back of the end zone. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that will lead to a second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Samuel has it working in the middle. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
On second down, it's Daniel. Oh, a loose football. And that is very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
It's now third down.
They need one right now. Third and long. Moving left. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
For a Commander's first down.
A run on first and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. And he's in. Harris, McClellan, touchdown, Washington. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Commanders 28, Bills 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be taken in at the 2. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Driver start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here it is, 4th down and 10. Allen gonna throw for it. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range. And what a 4th down stop for all that really is needed.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready? Get it. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Gain of 36 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Washington
Come on,
first
come
down.
on. Hey.
They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
It is 2nd and 9.
at the 14-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate catch. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long.